There are so many Smash and Nintendo Direct leaks going around, we're gonna find out what's real and what's not. Blocked content.
Hello, this video is for good boys and girls.
What's happening, my Block buddies, and welcome to a brand new episode of Blocked Content's Leak Speak. My name is Callum, and this is going to be your content for today. We're going to take a look at some Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and Nintendo Direct leaks that have popped up today. Like, 3 of them have popped up today. This is pretty crazy, unprecedented. Like, sometimes stuff like this happens over a few days, but today is just really crazy. And what's crazy about it is that some of the information here crosses paths, while other stuff is completely out of left field and doesn't make any sense. So yeah, some of this has to be real, some of this definitely is fake, right? And of course, someone can predict something, someone can make a fake leak or speculate about things, but sometimes things can, kind of link up together. So I think that that's what we're looking at today, a whole lot of information to get through. So thank you guys so much for watching. And of course, here's something super huge and super special because a lot of you Block buddies on Discord asked for it. We're launching a new show called Question Blocked, where I answer your questions about upcoming Smash fighters, my thoughts on your favorite games, even questions about how to make videos on YouTube. Anything you can think of, send your question through to blockedcontentmail@gmail.com, and I will answer your question live on the show in one of our next Question Blocked episodes. And for those of you guys who like giveaways, we're still giving away this beautiful Piranha Plant plushie at 50k and this beautiful What's Happening, my Block Buddies t-shirt at 40k really soon. So subscribe to Blocked Content right now, hit the subscribe button, and comment down below where you should have one of these items for this giveaway. All right, guys, let's head right into the information. Yeah, I think today the most interesting thing here is that we have 3 leaks that talk about different parts of the Nintendo fandom, either Super Smash Bros. Specifically or an entire Nintendo Direct. So this is really strange, and of course we've entered a brand new month. It is December, which means the year's coming to an end, and we're going into our brand new decade, right? That is super interesting, and it means that might we get a Nintendo Direct this December, It is pretty big news. So let's talk about what is in this certain direct prediction, right? Or leak, speculation, rumor, could be. Nintendo Direct, December the 17th. Nintendo announces 30-minute Direct. December 19th, D-Day, so it's happening. Bill Trinen actually shows up. Animal Crossing New Horizons showcasing a brand new game mode. Bayonetta 3 gets a trailer, Xenoblade Chronicles X gets a port from the Wii U, Xenoblade 1 date announced, so the remake, new Dynamax and Gigantamax forms for Pokemon Sword and Shield, and Mewtwo will be distributed by Mystery Gift. Also, The Legend of Dark Witch 2 also gets ported out, and more classic games are coming to SNES Online, namely Donkey Kong Country 1 and 2, Earthbound, and Super Mario All-Stars. Then the screen goes dark. Piano arrangement plays, and it's Kingdom Hearts 1, 1.5, 2, 2.8 announced for May 2020. When you walk away, right? Let's hope that happens. Bill says there is a last special announcement. Smash logo and Sora is confirmed. Don't believe the hype. So yeah, basically saying don't believe the hype, like don't believe what you just posted. That's very interesting. So a lot of here like pie in the sky dreams kind of stuff, right? There's no real reason why we have to believe any of this unless, we wait for December the 17th and that Nintendo Direct gets announced for just a few days later, the 19th. So yeah, the idea that Bill Trinen now does these showcases, it makes actually a lot of sense to me. He seems like a lot better presentation person than, so Doug Bowser would be. I think Doug Bowser will be really great at the business side of things, but, having seen glimpses of him in the videos and with that Nintendo, E3 kind of presentation stuff, and after the presentation went live, his interviews, it always felt kind of forced, and of course people really want him to be the new Reggie. I don't think is really going to happen. What could happen is Bill Trinen taking the place of Reggie in sort of a, face of Nintendo idea, right? Face of Nintendo America. Because I think people already think that is synonymous with Bill Trinen. So I could definitely see this happening. That is a really good prediction. So Animal Crossing, I do want to see some new stuff, and especially new game modes, because the game looks a little bare bones right now. It looks looks fun, and it looks really polished, and it looks cute, as all heck, of course, Animal Crossing games do, but I really want to see what is brand new about this thing, and is it just, can you build your whole city? Can you, do all these crazy things that we've rumored about? I'm really curious. So Bayonetta 3, I want to see some gameplay. I'm really curious about that game as well, because of course we haven't heard anything since that first teaser, and it's kind of time to know a little bit something more about Bayonetta. So both Xenoblade 1 and Chronicles X, well, I think Chronicles X getting a port isn't very likely. There's not a lot of people that bought the game in the first place, and also it might not even be, on the docket anymore with them working on Xenoblade 1. Xenoblade 1 date announced, I would like that, and what will it be, right? I want to play through that game again because it looked great on Wii on the time, like my brain told me that, but then I saw the remake and I was like, wow, the Wii game looked really bad. So I'm really curious about that. And new Dynamax and Gigantamax forms, probably going to be Gen 1, right? That's what they were going to return to with Pokemon. And then of course Gen 1, right? Mewtwo, distributed by Mystery Gift. This would actually be a really fun idea, and if Mewtwo gets a Gigantamax form or a Dynamax form, I think that would be really incredible, seeing how crazy Mewtwo's design in a Gigantamax would be. So let me know, right? The Legend of Dark Witch 2, then more classic games for SNES, that's all, expected. I think Mario All-Stars would be one that I would be really playing on stream and everything, so I would love for that game to come. And Screen Goes Dark, piano arrangement, Kingdom Hearts. Yes, I've been wanting this for the longest time, right? More Kingdom Hearts on Nintendo consoles, especially 3. So I really would want Kingdom Hearts 3 in there as well, but just having 1.5, 2, and 2.8, that is, a big package right there. Is that a deal? Do you get a Nintendo Switch with a particular Kingdom Hearts design on it? So saying there's one last announcement, it being Sora, that to me is a huge deal. I think that there's a lot of people that would love Sora, and even people that wouldn't love Sora. There's ways to make the gameplay for that character play so incredibly fun and original, like no other character in Smash, with the air combat, with the summons and stuff like that, with the magic, and also just Keyblade, movement in general, and, running along walls. I think that Sora could be really special in Smash, and even people that might not like the character or might not like the universe, I think that it's the kind of idea with characters like Hero or Joker, where you might not know the character, but the play styles are super interesting. So all of that to say, I think it is interesting, but I don't believe it right now, right? And so another person posted this image, spoilers, right? All right, here's a leak. I'm angry and I'm tired and I don't give an F, right? There's actually 2 characters coming up. One is the 5th Fighters Pass character, and the 6th is a bonus for pre-ordering the Fighters Pass 2, like the plant. This is the next Smash character. I don't like it either, but there you go. And then he goes on to post a picture of Geno, the classic Geno design from Super Mario RPG, the render, and he says, and this is the bonus character. He doesn't get a stage of his own. Also, the Mii costumes from a little while back of the Kako Demon and Mallow were real. No Doom Guy, though. So that is pretty strange, right? No Doom Guy, but we do get Geno. Does that make any sense at all? A Doom Guy, character had and no character in there. And also, this character, it's really interesting, right? So this is, I believe it's called Laharl from the Disgaea or Disgaea franchise, which I don't know too much about. So let me know in the comments down below if this character is actually, a big deal in that franchise, if this could make for a very interesting Smash character. For me, I've been reading up on the character a little bit, know that, he's a sword fighter, little half demon kind of character, so mischievous, but I also think a really interesting design. But yeah, a very shirtless design that, it could happen in Smash Brothers because we have the shirtless Shulk, right? Shirtless Shulk. But even for Sakurai, this feels a little too out of left field. So I'm not going to say immediately this is fake, but yeah, Geno to me seems like the more safe bet, especially as a bonus character. I don't think Geno is Fighter 5, but I definitely think that he will be in Ultimate. It's just his time, right? It's Geno's time. We all agree it's going to probably happen really soon, especially with the bonus slots now being announced. And the final leak that we're going to talk about is this weird thing where it says Nintendo Switch Sports. So like some sort of Wii Sports thing, right? Animal Crossing trailer plus Animal Crossing Limited Edition Switch console pack revealed. So yes, they both talk about Animal Crossing trailers, and then Bayonetta 3 first trailer, right, plus 20-minute gameplay showcase at the end of the Direct. That is super cool. So the idea of a Bayonetta and an Animal Crossing trailer, they're both shared by this person. Metroid Prime HD Trilogy announcement, that's what a lot of people wanted for Nintendo Switch. It would be perfect for there. And a small teaser of Metroid Prime 4. If we do get something like that, it'll be a pre-rendered cutscene. I mean, the development there at Retro and, the way that the project had to be started from, scratch pretty much, that's gonna, leave a mark, and they're not anywhere close to finishing that thing, so gameplay would not be something that they'll be willing to show off this soon, right? Twilight Princess, Wind Waker, and Skyward Sword join the Nintendo Switch family, plus new Zelda-themed Pro Controller and Zelda-themed Dock Station, Super Mario World Deluxe coming to Nintendo Switch, and third-party showcase including GTA 5, Batman Collection, Mass Effect Complete Trilogy, Guitar Hero Legacy Edition, and BioShock Trilogy. Indie World Showcase for next week, and one more thing, a Breath of the Wild sequel. Yes, 2 minutes and 47-minute trailer, and the game is coming in 2020. This is truly interesting information as well. If any of this happens, I'll be very happy, especially the idea of Super Mario World, 3D World, coming to Nintendo Switch in a deluxe edition, hopefully with more characters, more stages, because that game was really special, and it lends itself perfectly for the Switch because it's that multiplayer thing where now not everybody has to be crammed on a screen. You can just have your own little screen and play together like that, and maybe even online play, because they got it working with Super Mario Maker, even though that's not people's favorite part of that game. Having all these Zelda games together in an HD collection would be a really great idea, and to throw Skyward Sword in there as the, big selling point would be so great. So having all that in one little package makes me think of that GameCube collection where you had Ocarina of Time and the Master thing and even Majora's Mask being in there. So yeah, all of this information makes me really excited, and to have more Guitar Hero Legacy, that would be fun, to kind of break out the old plastic guitars and finally play some more tunes on Guitar Hero again. I think that would be fun. Yeah, for these 3 leaks, they're all really interesting. They all have some things that I want to be real, but they all have things that I think are very unbelievable, right? The thing of Sora getting announced, I think that is really fun, but they'll probably never happen. And of course the Disgaea or Disgaea character, I don't think that will happen as well. And with the final leak, it's just the abundance of stuff right here, right? And the idea that we're getting a Metroid Prime 4 teaser seems a bit too early too, even though it's been a very long time. We know the development has started anew, so they probably don't have anything to show this month. But it's been really fun, walking through this with you guys. I want to know which one of these leaks interests you guys the most. Do you think that there's information in there that's definitely going to happen? Let me know in the comments down below. As for our previous comment question winner, our answer comes to us by our user Moblin128. I love the 128, by the way. He says, I go from being freaked out one day to a video coming out telling me not to the next. So then the very next video tells me pretty much to freak out again. I honestly can't wait till January 1st so we can just get it over with. If you're gonna shoot me, just do it already, referring to YouTube. I think anyone that makes content can relate to these feelings I'm having. The uncertainty is driving me insane, and I've got so many hours of work on the line that I can't help but be worried. On the lighter side, I'd love to see Paper Mario in Smash. His moveset could seriously be some good stuff. So Moblin, thank you so much for commenting. I really agree with you. This whole COPPA situation and the FTC and YouTube's regulations, it's strange, and we don't know how much it'll impact content creators come January 1st. I would love to continue making great content on YouTube with you guys and stream together and all that good stuff, but if I'm not able to because of, some mishap or the law or stuff like that, then I'm gonna be really sad, because this is my livelihood. This is the thing that makes me happy, right? And you never want to give up something that makes you happy. So if there's a fight, I'll fight the good fight, and I'll do it together with you guys. And yes, Paper Mario in Smash, that'll be really amazing. If you want to hear more ideas about that, I talked about it in our previous video, so click on that. And yes, the idea of having a little paper boy in Super Smash Brothers, so many ideas come to mind. So this would be a really great idea to kind of revitalize Paper Mario after its untimely death, through Paper Mario, Color Splash, Sticker Star, what have you. I think that there's a lot of good in those games, but it's never up to the same standard as Thousand Year Door, which is funny because, yes, those games are pretty old, but the visual style makes those things timeless, so it's really easy to see how much better they are, right? It's like a complete, quick contrast, and there are no really other franchises that have things like that other than, say, Sonic Mania or stuff like that, where it's just, looking like the old graphics and still being good. I love that. So yes, Paper Mario Smash, please do it. Make me happy. So thank you guys so much for sending in your very sweet comments. These are always so much fun to read through. And of course, a very huge thank you to our latest Patreon supporters. You guys make block content possible. So if you want to have yourself created as a little block content, little cartoon character, or join us for live Skype discussions, or even have your own video ideas and you want to have them animated by me, go to patreon.com/blockedcontent. That link is also in my description, and there's a bunch of really incredible rewards there waiting just for you. And remember, if you're not yet a member of the Blocked Content family, please click the subscribe button right now. Please subscribe. That's the only way to get all the notifications, all the news and fun that you care about delivered on the daily to you. So thank you guys so much for watching, and see you guys around the corner where there's always more Blocked Content. See ya.